A Bronx teenager accused of fatally stabbing a classmate and wounding another has been found guilty. Abel Cedeno was convicted on charges of manslaughter, assault, and criminal possession of a weapon. CBS 2's Scott Rapoport had more now on what led to today's decision.
Staring straight ahead, seemingly devoid of emotion, 19-year-old Abel Cedeno found guilty of first-degree manslaughter, assault, and criminal possession of a weapon for fatally stabbing 15-year-old Matthew McCree and injuring 16-year-old Arian LeBoy with that same knife during a fight at the Urban Assembly School for Wildlife Conservation back in 2017, in a controversial case that begged the gut-wrenching question: was it self-defense or brutal violence? The verdict was rendered by the judge in the case, Michael Gross. Cedeno had waived his right to a jury trial. On each charge, without elaborating, the judge repeated, "I find Mr. Cedeno guilty." Throughout the trial, Cedeno and his defense team adamantly maintained Cedeno was merely protecting himself on that day after being systematically bullied because of his sexuality, and that he was in fear for his life. Cedeno's crestfallen family left the courtroom in tears without comment. The prosecution had steadfastly asserted Cedeno came to the school that day with a knife, and that Cedeno made choices that purposely caused death and injury.
Justice for Matthew!
Following the verdict, Luna Dennis, the mother of slain teen Matthew McCree, expressed relief.
I'm grateful. I'm just so happy that I got justice for my son.
Cedeno's lawyer asked that his client remain free following the verdict, a request Judge Gross denied, saying Cedeno no longer enjoyed the presumption of innocence. Sentencing is scheduled for September 10th. Cedeno could face up to 50 years in prison. At Bronx Supreme Court, Scott Rapoport, CBS 2 News.
Attorneys for Abel Cedeno asked Judge Gross to consider granting Cedeno youthful offender status. That would potentially lower Cedeno's time on the manslaughter and assault charges from 5 years to 25 years to 1 1/3 to 4 years.